In this video help, we're going to be covering the wedding couple screen, but I want to point out what we're going to be seeing is not listed over here on this side, and which this is the Gift Registry portal and the Gift Registry list view. Let's go ahead and go to the Gift Registry portal. What is the purpose of the Gift Registry portal? Well, what happens is that at this screen, what you can do is create a gift registry with a number of different sites where you're actually looking for specific items that are related to something that you may want to put in the gift registry, which could include individual records. Like this is a record here where we created it, and what it is, we have the wedding name. In this case, you click on it, and it comes up and allows you to pick the Smith and whatever wedding. So I'm going to take the Smith wedding, for example, and create it here. And it's related to it. Or what you can do is you can add, by using the gift registry information, add something that's like a default where it goes in, it's just a general item. And that would be a record that would be kind of a dummy just for one wedding situation where you want to just use it as a generic listing. But normally what you would do is you'd put in the wedding. The next thing you would do is the store name. In the particular case here, we have the general search and web search. And what this is for is if you're looking for a website and you're interested in putting in information where you can go search for a particular thing, you could use Google for instance, or Bing or something like that, where you could have a generic setting default over here, and then the Bing search where you can actually go out and start shopping and looking for items for a registry. For example, maybe Amazon.com would be a good one. Well, you can add that to a record and then use that as something you point to. And then over here, which is the important part of it, is what is the wedding item and what is the website ID over here on this side. So for example, if you wanted to add the website, you would take it from the URL listing at the top of the website and paste it into this area here. Now there is a thing in here called item notes, and what that is you can put details about the item you're looking for, and maybe there's one or more places where it actually is on a registry, and you can include things like price and size and color and whatever it is that you're interested in. And that information could be used if you're adding narrative to the actual gift registry at the location where it's at. So for example, you can create one record for Amazon, Amazon.com, and put it in here, and then put the items that you're listing on that registry. And then when you have them in here and you put the item per item in here for Amazon, you can indicate in the notes whether or not that item was actually purchased and or was delivered as a gift during the wedding procession or process. And then you can also mark in there who it actually came from. And then that's where you come over here and they become part of the thank you list, where you'll be giving the name, the type of thank you sent, and the date that it was sent, and the notes about that. So let's go ahead and look at that. And then the last thing, if you wanted to, you can add a graphic image in here as far as a photo, and that can be copied actually from a website. And actually when you look in here again, you can do the paste, and I double clicked. Let me go back. Double click back. You can add the image in here by just clicking on it and pasting it in on a second list. You can say paste, and it would let's just paste and see what happens. Okay, there's nothing in the clipboard, but that's what it would be put in there. Or you can go out to your photos and you could say okay. Now this is a on the simulator, and the simulator doesn't have a lot of photographs in it, but what you would do is just add it and it would put it in. And for example, this might be a picture. Somebody wants to buy a picture. To get rid of it, all you have to do is click on it and say delete it, and it'll delete it from there, and now it's gone. So what would we do in this record? You'd add a new record, and then when you add a new record, then the next thing you would do is put the information we discussed in here, and that would be based on the individual site that you're in. Now let's do one other thing. Let's go back and look at the registry list view. And in this case, there's two items in here right now in the registry. You can see it's a Smith and Jones wedding, and it shows that this is a book, and this one up here didn't have anything in it, but it's a generic, like I said before. You could go in here, for example, if you're on the Mac or a Windows device or on the cloud, you can click in once and then click in again, and then you can paste something in there that is not one of the generic items that you're looking up on the drop-down list, or you can actually type in there if you want to on the Mac, Windows, or cloud. But on a scroller like this, it's not going to allow you to edit. It'll allow you to paste in, but it's not going to allow you to edit. You can always do a select all or something. And for just general purposes for people to know, you can cut, copy, paste, delete, define, and share. And share is somewhere you can send it in an email to another person, or you can paste in some text where it says paste in text. Now this is on the simulator. I'm not exactly sure if the device may support paste text only, but you can change the style of it if you want to, size, color, font, and so forth. And that also occurs when you're actually in a text field. Like if I go to the portal and I want to actually go in here and change something, I can come down to the bottom down here. I can do bold, italic, and underlined. That's if I want to do something that's I want to emphasize in any field actually. As long as you're editing in it and you bring it up, you can edit in that field and put in or just type stuff in and then change the type to bold, italic, or underlined. If you have any questions about how to use this screen or the two screens, which is the portal and the list view, you can always contact us by going to the Do action, go down to Developer Support, and it'll take you to our website where you can start a chat or send an email to us. Thank you.